Alabama, the Alabama of the Southeast. Alaska, only famous for Sarah Palin and trashing Anwar. American Samoa, Eastern Samoa, but are y'all the real Samoa?
Arizona, they took hell on earth a little too literally.
Arkansas, why did all the black people mysteriously disappear after 1960? California, the only currency we accept is exposure. Colorado, 1 mile high isn't a place. It's a lifestyle. Connecticut, New York, and Massachusetts' most bitter custody battle. Delaware, still not important enough to come up with a burn. Florida, if dramatic irony was a state. Georgia, when the Atlanta Braves aren't the most racist thing in your state, you've got a serious problem. Guam, GDP is 100% sardines and pensions. Hawaii, fought off the Japanese only to get colonized by them.
Damn, son. Damn.
I don't know what that was.
Idaho, true story, while I was dating a girl from here, no one believed she was real because no one's from Idaho.
Illinois. Indiana, they thought NASCAR was too boring, so they turned the circle into a rectangle. Iowa, the Midwest's creepy uncle. Kansas, Google Kansas. Kentucky, they're thinking of changing UK's mascot from Wildcats to Demon Turtles. You know why. Louisiana, France's unemployed ex whose net worth is a Taco Bell rewards card and a wife beater he swears Drew Brees used as a crotch rag. Maine, not even Stephen King could make your state interesting. Maryland, yeah, that concern for the bridge victims was real convincing. Massachusetts, hating New York isn't a personality.
Michigan, Detroit hasn't been Motor City for like 70 years. I think it's time to pick a new hobby.
Minnesota, the endless woods turned your professors into Satanists. Mississippi, Missouri, if Norman Bates was a state. Montana, glacier? Where? Nebraska, oh my, is exactly what the first settlers said when they discovered this dung heap.
Nevada, drug dealers, tax dodgers, and failed marriages.
New Hampshire, White Mountains is a weirdly accurate name. New Jersey, Garden State is a euphemism for weed.
New Mexico, I loved you in Oppenheimer.
New York has worked so hard to overcome its daddy issues. The Dutch are just never coming back. North Carolina, like if South Carolina had to overcompensate for something. North Dakota, everyone talks about Argentina, but you've got a suspicious amount of Germans too. Northern Mariana Islands, an alternate timeline where the Philippines never won independence. Ohio, if Michigan's a mitten, then Ohio's a burnt casserole. Oklahoma, the state that makes every theater parent roll their eyes. Oregon, imagine half your state wanting to be Idaho. Pennsylvania, people here prefer not to have electricity than to live in Philadelphia. Think about that.
Puerto Rico, ese niño que perdieron los españoles en el centro comercial.
Rhode Island, is there any part of this state that's not Providence? South Carolina, everything here is smaller than North Carolina. South Dakota, the way you're going, that trust fund the Lakota got when you stole the Black Hills might be worth more than your whole state's GDP. Tennessee, stomping on the flag, try that in a small town. Don't you just love performative patriotism from people who fly the flag of traitors?
Texas, your granddad committed more crimes in Nam than all the illegal immigrants in your state combined.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I wrote this one. US Virgin Islands. Most people don't know The Little Mermaid was actually set here, even after they made her black.
Utah, these wear color-coordinated outfits, do synchronized dances, and they worship a queen, and the Mormons are weirdly okay with this.
Vermont, Bernie's comb-over is worse than Trump's. Virginia, the South's cool parent. Washington, D.C., at this point, you might just have to join Maryland. Washington, founded as a white nationalist experiment. West Virginia, is coal back yet? Wisconsin, you know, cheese is also a term for when you mix Tylenol and heroin. Try unhearing that one now. Wyoming, heart of Christian nationalism, and you're only famous for Brokeback Mountain, and it's not a coincidence.